still force, pure force.
Within metallic structure, as directed force travels through hardened frames, understained pressure boundaries aligned through control containment systems organized under imposed hierarchy. No delay permit advances through transmission cycles. Linear rock to once was task greater hint of misnogic dead for you to risk my sewer bill selective. No deviation tolerated within defined zones. Structural intensifies through systemic reinforcement. Dominance sustains continuous operational alignment under iron-bound command control. Transmission intensifies through hardened routes. Force align direction. Direction. Precisely pressure drive continuous correlating through some tricky rust off the main force direct. Select the stabilizers within your force direct. Select the stabilizers within your force direct. Select the stabilizers within your force direct. Some tricky rust off the main force direct. Sustain transmission, maintain order through reinforced command cycles. Pressure sustaining water route disruption, alter sequence output stabilizes stone throwing pathways. Transmission extends through risk and every process of love within close. No fracture interrupts operational consistency. System expand on continuous directional force within defined zones. Authority they maintain struck authority maintains shape reduction accentual command through iron brings dominance extend through allergen my fiction dark places stick dark places stink through command through iron brings dominance extend through allergen my fiction dark places stick dark places stink through. So let the stabilizers within the force direct.
Governance emerging with the metal grill layers. The structural force and forces alignment under depression. Boundaries aligned through control distribution system organized under deposed hierarchy. No delay, permit advances through enforcement cycles. Under continuous control flow motion channels through confined routes. Output stabilizer with instructing force and cycles. Hierarchy forms through calculated rule logic. Every unit with response to imposed authority. No deviation tolerated within defined zones. Structure intensifies through systemic governance. Dominance sustains continuous operation alignment under reinforced grid. Done. Trend, force your enforcement in times.
Dominance explode and reels still moving.
Dominance expand, yes.
Sideways in power circulates risk and contain your rule. Dominance explode and reels still moving.
Dominance expand, yes.
Outways the gateways of progress.
Self-wishy and unlocked within your layer force 10. Yeah, sustain governance, maintain order through enforced rules, cycles, pressure, sustain order through reinforced rules, cycles, spatial continue when no disruption, opposite with cycles, stable, possible, enforcement extends through system execution, every process and a fracture, interruption, no consistency, system expand under continuous to regulated execution. Dominance through regulated execution, dominance through regulated execution, dominance through regulated execution, orderly execution. Dominance through regulated execution. Dominance through regulated execution. Dominance through regulated execution. Operational alignment, enforcement of towers. Dominance, it's full governance, it's the motor. Dominance is with goals. Bodies are how it circulates, can tell. Yes, through governance, it's full governance, it's the motor.
stabilizes within steel routes. Its decisive force stabilizes direction under sustained pressure. Boundaries aligned through controlled routing systems organized under imposed hierarchy. No delay, permitted sequences through selection cycles. They appraise and sails on through confined routes. Alpha stabilizes within structure selection cycles. Hierarchy formed through calculated routing logic. Every unit responds to imposed choice. No deviation tolerated within defined zones. Structure intensifies through systemic selection. Dominance sustains continuous operational alignment under directed selection. Intensifies through hardened routes. Force aligns directions precisely. Pressure drives continuous decision. No delay interrupts its selection. Cycled ways locked under enforced draw sequence. Holds under reinforced patterns. Output stabilizes within. Decide alignment system, maintain operational flow. Decision inside steel road choice governs hidden pathways. Dominance expands to guiding routes of tension. No delay interactions and actions. Final rate under a continuous decision. No paths moving yield to imposed choice. Sustained decision, maintain lighter for reinforced selection. Dash insistent enforce molded process or function. Long decision instance through action. Reprocess operation. No consistency system expand under continuous direction. All force within defined zones. Authority maintain dominance through regulated execution. Dirty practice best reaction. Leads single river legal when duration. You release some interruption or break a transition. Inside steel or turning inside to run. Don't simulate intellectual silation. So meaty under the contained less suspicion. Found a step and deal say and potion. Indecide and rhyme is the locked operational flow.